Hi fam, I am going to go live and share how I pack my overnight backpack with you all. I feel weirdly nervous, so I'm just trying to like push through my awkwardness and show you how I do this because there's so many people asking. I'm gonna try to make it a really quick video though. It's only gonna be about packing, not about specific products or stuff that I use. I want you guys to refer to my blog post or my gear highlight on Instagram for information about that kind of stuff, and I can also do a live later on, but this one's only going to be about packing. I'm going to try to keep it short and try to answer some questions as I see them, but my camera's kind of far away so that you can see more stuff. Okay, so let's go. The very first thing, so basically an overview is that you want to keep stuff at the top of your pack that you're going to want the most or like easily accessible on the sides. Then you want to keep stuff that you're not going to really need while you're hiking, like your sleeping bag or like your bear bin, kind of in the bottom and in the middle of it, because you're not going to want to dig around and go find that stuff. You want to put your heaviest stuff on like the bottom and closest to your back so that it's easier to carry, okay? There's so many questions, but we're just going to keep going. Okay, I'm just gonna start. So the very first thing that I do is I put my sleeping bag inside the bottom container right here, like this. So you're not gonna need your sleeping bag until you get to camp, so that's why it's perfect to do that. And then you have a little bit of space on this side right here. So what I usually do is put my cooking stove at the bottom. Hopefully you guys can see. Okay, let's just keep going. So you really got to make sure everything is nice and tight in your bag because you don't want things shifting around, and honestly a well-packed bag is the best thing ever. And once you keep practicing and keep packing your bag and going on different trips, you'll get to know how to do it better, and you'll know when a perfectly packed bag, when you have a perfectly packed bag, and you'll try to get that every single time. So right here I put my sleeping bag and then I put my stove right here. I have some extra space, so I'm gonna roll up some clothes and kind of stuff it in. So, okay, let's see here. I have one like leggings and sports bra set. I'll stuff it in right here. It's kind of hard to show, but I'll stuff it in right there. And then maybe I'll put another long sleeve. Can you guys see this okay? I don't even know. Put a long sleeve right beside here. So, see how it's like kind of hard to zip up? That's because it's stuffed to the brim, which is what you want. Okay, so I'm going to zip this bottom compartment up. I feel warm. I'm nervous. Okay. Zipping it up, and then the next step I do is put my tent. I strap it into the bottom. So this is my tent, MSR Hubba Hubba. So then I strap it onto right here, like this outer compartment. Okay. Okay, so then I just go like this, make sure everything's nice and tight. And then once you do this, your backpack, if you have these straps on your backpack, it stays up so much nicer, so that it's easier to pack. I'm just gonna quickly run through these comments to see what's going on. Okay, hi everyone, what's up? Okay, thanks. Oh my god, I'm so nervous, I don't know why. Okay, hello, sweet. More gear, more problems, Lexar, my friend. Okay, this is an Osprey bag, but you can see it, my whole list on my blog post. Hi guys. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Sweet. Okay. There's so many questions. Okay. Hi. Thanks for coming. So now that I have my sleeping bag and my tent, it's easy to access now. Push down the sleeping bag as much as you can, and then I'm gonna put my bear bin. This is my bear bin. I'm gonna put it right here. So I had a lot of questions asking where I put my bear bin, if I carry it. No, I put it in like basically the middle compartment of my bag. So right here, I'm gonna quickly pack it just to show you guys how I pack it. For this trip, I'm going on a 2-day, 1-night trip. So, I mean, yeah. Okay, so I'm bringing 2, how do I show you this? Look at this. Extend the leg, no. Okay. Oh man. Okay, so I'm bringing 2 of these dry packs just because you should always have extra food, and dry packs literally weigh nothing. So I'm gonna shove them in like this, like so. And then I also put all of my stuff that I use for the kitchen, like a cup and my AeroPress that I use for coffee, inside the bear bin as well. So I'll just put it in and show you guys in a sec. Hold on. So I just popped her in like this. And then I put in all my snacks and my bars into these little crevices. So one here. And then just like little snacks. Okay. And then this is my breakfast, just oats with a bunch of like protein powder and like seeds in it. And I can put water right into here. A lot of comments. I feel like I can't really read them and keep up with them, so I'm just gonna keep going with the packing, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna keep stuffing this to the brim. You wanna get as much stuff in here as possible. So honestly, just kind of play with it, but that's what I do. I'm bringing fresh fruit because it's heavy, but it's so good in the backcountry. These are my lighters. I bring 3 because I'm scared they'll run out. Okay, I'm literally just stuffing this brim to the brim. What else can I stuff in here? Okay, I have more of these snacks, but these are for hiking, so I'm gonna leave that for later. Okay, now I'm just gonna stuff like the little stuff in, like my earplugs. Let's stuff in, I'm just looking at what I got here. I feel like that's pretty good. I might stuff in my socks, like literally just to the brim, whatever you can get in there. What else? Maybe my sleeping shirt. Let's see if that fits. I don't know if it will. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. Anyways, okay, so then, once it's stuffed to the brim, I feel nervous, but I'm just gonna keep pushing through. Stuffed to the brim, and then all you have to do is twist it shut. There you go. Okay, so this is like the biggest question I get is, where do you put your bear bin? I put it right in here. So now that this compartment's all filled up on the bottom, I slide in the bear bin right here. Okay? And then I usually put, stand by, one moment. Not yet. I put in my water. Okay, so now I put my water into my back compartment. I always do that. And then I filter or move the hose. Thanks for being here, guys. Your day is going well. Okay, filter the hose back so I can sip it. Now I have my water inside my compartment, and now I put my bear bin. I literally did not plan for this. I was like, I'm just gonna send it. Hopefully it helps people out. Okay, so I have my bear bin inside. I have some extra space right here that you can see. So I usually put my extra lens and my sleeping pad on this side. So maybe I'll put my sleeping pad first, then I'll put my lens in here. And then I'm going to just basically zip it up. So I have my lens, zip this up. See how it's like nice and tight? Like you want there to be all the space filled up. Okay, so now I'll just kind of zip it up all the way, and then I'll look at it from a top-down perspective to see how much room I have left and where I can basically stuff like everything else. So it's good, like I said, to have all your heavy stuff like lower to back and like close to your back so that it feels the best, I guess. Okay, so now this is what my bag looks like right now. My bear bin's there, my sipping pad, my water, and I'm basically just gonna have all the other stuff, I'm just gonna stuff into all the sections. So like my pillow, I'll stuff here. I'm gonna keep my puffy to the very top because it's really, really light, and I would like to keep my really light stuff there. I'll put stuff that I need like semi-accessible, like my first aid kit at the top. I'll put my spoon in, just all the other stuff that you have, put that all in. So I have my lantern and my headlamp. Stuff that in. I'm not going to need that because I'm hiking in the day, so it's okay. Okay, what else do we got going here? So now it's basically just a lot of my clothes. So I bring more clothes than most only because I hate wearing clothes that are sweaty. So I usually just hike in whatever I'm wearing. I'm not hiking in this, but I'm hiking whatever I'm wearing, and then I have an extra pair of clothes to change when I get to the top, and then an extra pair for the morning. And that's a little bit excessive. You don't need that much, but I just like it. And I also like to take photos with different outfits and different colors and stuff to match like wherever I'm going because it's fun and whatever. Okay, so right now I just have random stuff. So I don't have a bag for this, but oh well. I have my, just stuff to make me feel a bit more fresh. I have my electrolytes, which I'll keep near the top because I love them. But these are like my deodorant, toothpaste, I put them in these little things. And moisturizer, toothbrush. I usually have a bag for this, but, oh no, that's not it. Nah, whatever, I'll just pop her in. But I usually have a little bag for that. And then the only thing I'm missing is like face wipes, and I don't like using face wipes because they're single use, but honestly like sometimes I do for the backcountry because I just like need to keep my skin clean. Okay, anyways, we're doing good on time. So now they're just like random little things. So like my hat, my toque, my emergency blanket, all these little things can just stuff into the brim. Like I actually get sweaty every single time I pack my bag because I feel like I'm working so hard. Okay, so this is my shirt. I'll just keep that out there. And these are just random little things. So this is my portable charger that I charge my phone, my watch, my Garmin if I need to. I probably wouldn't need to, like all that kind of stuff. So I'll just pop that in here. And these are just like memory cards, batteries, cords and stuff. Okay, we're doing well, we're doing well. Okay, so then if it's not raining, if you don't think it's gonna rain, I put in some of my puffies and sweaters in this like mesh pocket that I have here. So I'm just gonna stuff that in here. And then this is my rain jacket by Eddie Bauer that I love. Stuff that. It's so small, but it works amazing. Okay. Just gonna make sure I stuff that properly. Okay. We're making moves. We're making moves. See? I also suggest, like, what I did is I laid out all my stuff before and, like, double checked it, that I had everything, and I use my checklist that I make. It's on my blog post for where all my camping gear is. I literally go through that checklist and make sure I have everything because I forget, and there's so many little things you need to remember, so use the checklist. It honestly helps so much. Okay, so I have my water filter, and I usually just pop her down in here on this side pocket. And then I also put my knife, easily accessible. Never had to use it, but my dad gave it to me, and I think he just like feels better that I have a knife. Then I have stuff for protection, so bug spray, sunscreen, a bug net that I don't really use, but it's so light I bring it. And other stuff for protection is my bear spray, which I'll put on the other side, and then my Garmin that I'll hang on me. Okay, so I'll put that in, and for the very tip top of my backpack, I'll try to show it to you. It's kind of just like a jumble of things, but that's okay. I put stuff that I may need to use. So if I need toilet paper, I have my snacks that I use eat while I'm hiking. I'll put that on the very top here, and then yeah, that's it. Sweet. Okay. The last thing you do is take this one strap and strap it in. Wish I had like a different angle, but and then you tighten it up all the way. Then you tighten, just like close your bag up. You might not have this exact bag, but you can follow the same sort of format. So then I just strap her down. Lots of straps, but here we go. Okay, and then I also just go ahead and close up all the other straps. These ones are really good. Oh, here I'll put my poles actually. So one of these straps that are like higher up, I used to also put my poles on. So my poles right here. Strap this up, and I'll usually just take them down because I'll use them while I'm hiking, but for now, then I'll tighten them like right there. Okay, go to the other side. Oh, workout. Okay, then I'll close this up. What am I missing? Oh, I knew what I was missing. Stand by. I have my puffy. I was like, why did I pack that so well? Okay, so the puffy is like super lightweight. This is by Eddie Bauer, and I freaking love it. I put that on the very top because it can compress really nicely. You can even put it in a little bag if you want, but I don't know, I'm kind of lazy. It just compresses down when you close this top part. Okay, so once again, close that up, close this up. See how it can go down even further? So it's like, it's up here, but you can like pull her down because of that puffy is up there. You want a nice and tight bag. Do it on this side. Okay, so the last things that I have here are, so I have an open pocket on this side here that I will put my bear spray in this way so I can access it. Yeah, hope you guys can see this okay. I can access it there, and then I have little things that I put on the outside of my backpack, like my sandals that I wear at camp. Put them out here like this. And then I also add my hat. So right now, this backpack is a 55 liter. I also have a top part of it that can also add 10 liters to the top of it, but I took it off because I just don't think that I need it for this trip. Like I said, if I need food, I'll just pop in here and grab it at the top. I'll have my water here, and then on the side pouches, I put an extra bar or two and like kind of like some more snacks because I like to eat a lot when I hike. And then I'll put my phone in the other one. I will pop my camera on the strap, so maybe I'll just pop this up. Okay. So I basically pick it up and like lean it on my body and then hoist it up. How do we do these things? Okay, so if I can get this, should loosen up everything before you put it on. I think that's a good tip. Okay. All right, so when I put on my backpack, you want to make sure that all the weight is on your hips. So I'll loosen it up, and then I'll go like this. And then I'll go like, make sure it's nice and snug. Okay. So then the next thing I do is I pull these down. Come a little bit closer. These down. And then if I need to, I'll pull on these straps. I feel like I don't really exactly know the proper way to do this, but if you go to like an outdoor retailer, I'm sure that they'll help you set it up. Okay, and then I'll close this one up. Okay, amazing. Okay, so on me, I'll have my Garmin, which I'll put, where am I gonna put this? I think I'll just put this right here. Attach it to this carabiner, because I don't really need it. Okay, hanging things here bothers some people, but it doesn't bother me. So if it bothers you, you can put it up somewhere up here. This is my water tube, so I fed it through the back, and I can feed it through this side right here. And then my camera, which literally everyone asks me about, is so funny. This is the Peak Design clip, and it's amazing. It's literally the best. I bought it because I wanted to take some weight off of my back and put it on my chest, and I did that by getting this clip. So, actually, hold on. My bag feels weird. You just have to play around with it, you know? And if once you like start backpacking a little bit more, you will get a sense of what is comfortable to you. Go like this. Okay, that feels better. Yeah, see how it's a little bit lower down before it's a little bit too high up? And then I'll go like this. Perfect. So I have my camera here. Usually I have water with electrolytes while I'm hiking, and I'll hook that up right here or put it on my side pouch. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. It is a 55-liter bag, like I said. It feels maybe like 30, 35 pounds probably. It depends, the weight depends on how much water I have, how much gear I have in terms of camera gear, and food, how many nights I'm going on. It'll be more with more days. This is basically like the lowest amount of gear that I'll bring. Although I'd like to mention that if I go with friends all the time, so we usually stay. Now I'm like reading the comments because I'm closer. But anyways, focus. My friends and I will ask each other what they're bringing, so that I'll be like, hey Julia, like why don't you bring your tent? I'll bring my cooking stove and fuel. And then so we don't bring those things, like whatever the other person is bringing. So it cuts down on our bag. Another thing is a water filter. Not everyone needs a water filter. One person in the group can bring a water filter and you guys can share it. You can share lenses. That's what I do with Julia as well. All that sort of stuff. Okay, so I hope that helped. Thanks for bearing with me while I was a little bit nervous. I honestly didn't read any of the comments just because there's a lot and I don't know. Okay, so I'll quickly, you guys are saying really nice things. Thank you. I'll quickly talk about the Garmin. So this is actually a new addition for my stuff. I used one when I was in the Yukon and it just made me feel so much more safe, and I just love being able to text my sister being like, hey, we're good to go, because we're in quite like remote areas out there. So I was like, I'm always outside, I should get one. So I did get one and I'm really excited now. I just feel better with it, but it is really expensive. So if you're just getting into hiking, I can understand why you're hesitant, but maybe if you tend to go more and more, just at least one person in the group invests in it. I think it's a really good thing to have. Very good. Can't put a price on safety. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly read. Okay. So can I actually grab my bear spray? Yes. Boom. And then if I, like a couple weeks ago, I was on a trail that I was really nervous about running into a bear on, I'll literally just strap it on this. I'll put it right here or strap it on this. I got this like a year ago and it's still not expired, so I'm gonna wait till it expires in October, but I think the newer ones come with a holster that you can literally holster on and then pop it out and then pop up, but you know, the hope is not to use it. Okay, sweet. All right, I hope that helped you guys. There's a lot of comments and I appreciate you guys being here, but bye.